Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to Trader Joe's, and I also have a HEB curbside pickup that we'll be picking up here in a little while, and I figured afterwards I would do a haul. So I'm gonna go to the store. Probably not gonna film in there because that's just awkward. So we'll see you here shortly. Hey y'all, just finished up at Trader Joe's and now I'm at my curbside pickup. We're a little early, so I have a little bit of time to wait, so I thought I'd hop on and say hi. Making sure no one's like watching me. It's so weird. How are you guys doing today? We're dealing with some weather. It's kind of lame. But yeah, so we got some time to wait. I'm always like early. I cannot help but be early. I guess I got it from my dad. Like, it gives me so much anxiety to like be on time or late. I cannot stand it. So I always try to be early. Sometimes, you can get your service early too. Ouch. So do you guys like curbside pickup as much as I do? Like, it has seriously numerous times saved my butt. Like, I gotta stop saying like so much. What's wrong with me? Acting all nervous. There's this one time I had to go pick up my brother from my parents' house. He was visiting them when my dad was diagnosed with brain cancer, and I had to take him back to his bus stop and stuff because he lives out of town. And I knew I wasn't going to get back until late in the afternoon, and there was no way I was going to get into the grocery store. No way. Some of y'all people are too crazy in the store. But so I was able to like make my order and pick it up around like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And oh my god, it helped me so much. Helped me so much. That girl has greasy hair. I thought I had greasy hair. Excuse my appearance. This is my how I look when I'm running errands. I at least put on makeup today, which is a big stretch. I don't wear makeup a lot. I'm not as good at makeup as most people, and I'm not good at hair either. So when I do makeup, I at least try. It actually looks pretty good today. I'm kind of impressed. I was watching Tati this morning or last night, and I'm so glad Tati's back. I miss Tati. She was one of my first people I ever watched on YouTube. I was wondering when she was gonna come back. I was really hoping. So I was so happy when I saw her come back. I was like, what? Tati's back! Well, that's always good. Wonder if I can ask them to bring in my order yet. Probably wait a few more minutes. So this is my weird setup I have for my dogs. I have 2 small dogs. Y'all will see them on here periodically. But I like to bring them with me when I run errands sometimes, or when I just feel like we need to get out of the house. Maybe I'll film at the dog park. We go to the dog park occasionally. Not a lot, because other people and their dogs aren't always trained. My dogs aren't the best trained, but they're trained better than others. Like, I don't know, like maybe 2 months ago when we went, I was about to let them off their leashes, and I decided against it because this woman and her kid and their dog were in there, and this dog was like completely uncontrollable, and like this lady was running around trying to catch her dog, and her dog was trying to get at my dogs, and thank God my dogs are little, so I could just pick them up, and we left. Complete wasted trip to the dog park. It made me kind of mad. I enjoyed the last time we went to the dog park though, because we were the only ones in there, and so that was really, really nice. And so they got to be off leash because there was no one else in there, but I get a little nervous because there's like these other people that they have like 2 big dogs or 1 big dog and then like 1 small dog. So then they take their big dogs to the big park, and then they bring their small dogs over, you know, and so then there's like this big dog in the small dog park, and it's so much. And like I said, most people I think can't control their dogs, which is not cool. Please keep your dogs on a leash if you cannot recall them perfectly, and they respond. Makes all the other dog owners a little happier. Everybody feels safe. Maybe I'll do that this week though. Go to the dog park possibly. It's a cute little park. It's called Cedar Bark. But it's really cute. So I think we might do a Trader Joe's haul and curbside pickup haul at HEB here in a little bit, and then maybe we'll see where the day takes us. Maybe this is my first vlog. I don't know. Sorry if it's awkward. But I'm trying to get into YouTube, and you know, as a little hobby for myself. But I'm gonna go ahead and text the curbside pickup to see if I can get my stuff, and we'll see you back here in a bit. So I'm still waiting on my groceries, but while I'm sitting here waiting, I figured I'd pick up my phone. So I was curious, what kind of videos do you guys like to watch? Like, are you tired of seeing people's vlogs? Do you like seeing grocery hauls? But like, what kind of vlog YouTubes do you guys like to watch? Because I'm like, obviously I'm not gonna do like makeup reviews and things like that. That's not my style. I wouldn't mind doing some clothing hauls, because I think those are fun. Grocery hauls, because I love the grocery store. But I'm just curious, if you guys have anything you're interested in watching, comment below. Let me know. I'm curious. Oh, here comes the grocery guy. Be back. Hey, are y'all ready to go through some groceries? So, went to Trader Joe's, went to HEB, and this is what we got. Some stuff. You're probably gonna see a dog or two. They're my little helpers. Got some things we needed, got some interesting things since 4th of July weekend's coming up. Can y'all believe that? I can't believe it's already almost July. That's insane. So, first thing we got was Trader Joe pita chips. This is Gizzy. He's my little sous chef helper dog. You'll probably see him more than you see Bristol. Bristol's over there hiding. But we got the pita chips with sea salt. I bought some hummus. It's somewhere in there to dip these in. We got some hickory barbecue flavored chips. And of course, the patio potato chips. These are the best. These are some of my favorite chips. I like that they have so many different flavors and they all kind of work together. I guess like a barbecue is like the whole entire thought of that. We got some mushrooms. I eat a lot of mushrooms. I like to use them as fillers when I'm doing like ground beef and stuff. Because I don't eat like a whole lot of meat, so they kind of help with that. And we got these half moon cookies. These are insane. I can't believe how good these are. Yes, on my bag. You gonna help? We got some mozzarella cheese and some gourmet uncured pepperoni. I like to do little pizzas for my husband on like English muffins. He likes those when he comes home on Tuesdays and Thursday nights because he teaches a class at his community college. We got some peppered turkey. I really like this brand. I think it tastes the best, and I've only found it at Trader Joe's, so it's one of the main reasons I go to Trader Joe's. We got 2 bags of the sweet potato nochi. I really like these. I use these for my dinner when my husband's at class sometimes. Y'all do that? Y'all separate your groceries, like the stuff that goes to the pantry and other places, and the stuff that goes to the fridge, like near your fridge? Because that's how I always organize it. We got a pork tenderloin and some baby back ribs. Maybe we'll do them this weekend. Also got some chicken. Put that over here. I feel like making some chicken salad. So. We also got some steak, some chicken, and some shaved beef. With the chicken tenders, I do like a Cajun chicken tender. We really like it. Can they see you? Look. Look. Bought some flowers. I thought they were really pretty. Bought some ham to go along with the turkey. My husband likes ham. I like turkey. I like these organic microgreens. I throw them in our salads a lot. And there's Bristol. Bristol, say hi. Say hi. Say hi, Bristol. Aww. You gonna help? You got some sweet corn burrata and basil ravioli. I didn't see the sweet corn on there before. And then some mushroom truffle ravioli. That's like one of my favorites. I'm running out of room. Bought some, I can hold 3 things at one time. Mediterranean hummus. I like hummus. My husband doesn't eat it, but I like it a lot. I actually grew up overseas, so I eat a lot of hummus. We got some of the pizza sauce and some organic medium salsa. I thought we'd try. We like salsa on our eggs in the morning. I got a body product. I got a coconut body butter. Thought I would try since it's the summer and it smells coconutty. got a peach black tea scented candle. I really like how that smells. I don't burn candles a lot, but I always like to have candles. My mother-in-law has a huge candle collection. Does not help that we give her candles every time we have to give her a present, though. We got some burrata. I really am obsessed with this cheese with some tomatoes and some basil. It's killer, a killer snack. You're in my armpit. I really like these pepperoni pizza mac and cheese bowls. Trader Joe's kills it with any of their mac and cheese. I cannot wait for fall and their butternut squash mac and cheese. That stuff is really good. And I think I only got it once last year. Ooh. On to HEB. Hi! Hi! This isn't that exciting, but I got some cream and mushroom soup. I actually make condensed mushroom soup from scratch, but I always like to have this on hand because I feel like every recipe I look up for anything, whether it's something on the stove or my crock pot, calls for cream and mushroom soup. I can show y'all how to make homemade condensed mushroom soup though. That's something I like to do is, you know, whenever you don't have something in your house, can you make it from scratch? And most of the time you can if you like have general stuff in your pantry and your fridge, you know. That's just my jam. And of course I got my Bluebell ice cream. We're trying to lose weight in our household, so I got these little vanilla and chocolate ice creams because I'm not going to give up my ice cream, but if I can have a small thing of ice cream, I'm like really happy. Right, Gizzy? My dogs like ice cream too. We go to a place called, I think it's just called Shakes, but we call it Shake Shack. And they do these little puppy cup things, and they love it. Nothing too exciting in this bag. It's just some juice and some milk. And all of my butter. Butter is something I absolutely hate to run out of. So I buy a whole bunch of it and I just keep it in my freezer. I did that pre-pandemic though. Aren't y'all glad that pandemic is over? I was thinking today, I'm so glad that I don't have to wait in line at Trader Joe's anymore. Because it was either really cold or really hot. Because this is Texas and our weather is the craziest weather I think I've ever seen. And I've lived all over the world. Nothing exciting, it's just some pine sol. It's a big grocery trip today. I was what my southern granny calls grocery poor. Oh, I knocked my finger. Alright, next. More meat products for our house. I got these wild mushroom with Italian herb sausage. They sounded so good. And I figured I'd pair them with that mushroom ravioli. This is our favorite bacon. So we only eat bacon on the weekends. I like to do ours in the oven. If you're interested in that, let me know and I will show you how I do that in the morning. But yeah, this is our favorite. It's thick, it's applewood smoked, it's really good. It's so funny, whenever we go out to breakfast, and my husband gets bacon, he always goes, "It's not as good as your bacon." And I'm like, well, I don't think the chef loves you as much as I love you, which is probably why it tastes so good. I eat a lot of salads, so I like to get this baby spinach and baby kale. And I know some people are like, "Ugh, kale." I used to not like kale either, but the baby kale is so much better. It like doesn't have that sour, strong taste to it. So I prefer it. More mushrooms, except I eat a lot of mushrooms. That was some portobellos and then some, I think they're called baby bellas. Got some Mountain Dew. We don't drink pop or soda, whatever you call it. What do you call it? I'm curious because I call it soda. Sometimes I call it pop. But I like to have it on hand because we like it like on the weekends and stuff. I mainly drink water throughout my day. So every once in a while I like a soda. I've got some Dr. Pepper. I like Dr. Pepper probably the most. Some limes. I like to put limes in my water. Sorry, I got hiccups. Dave's Killer Bread. This is our favorite. If we eat bread, we try not to eat bread a whole lot, but this one's really good. So here's our English muffins. I particularly like them. I tried something yesterday that I thought was really good. It was a toasted English muffin with cream cheese and a little bit of honey, and it was actually really good. It's just what sounded good to me. And the last bag, which is probably one of the least interesting bags, is my Powerades. I work out a lot. I like to stay hydrated. I like electrolytes. So I like these zero sugar Powerade energy drinks. They're my favorite. I got orange. It's not the one I thought I got, but it's fine. I got a grape and I got a fruit punch. I really like these. They've actually worked really well at keeping me hydrated. We did come down with the COVID last year. And so we drank a lot of fluids, and these are what I mainly drank. So, well, I think, I also got a watermelon. I really like watermelon. I eat a lot of watermelon. Well, that one over here. Well, that ends our little grocery haul. I gotta go put all this stuff up. I think this is gonna end up being a vlog, so you'll probably see me film something else throughout this week. So stay tuned. Bye, guys. Oh my god, guys! I already filmed this once, and it did not record like I thought it did, which is weird because I thought I saw it record. But I figured we would do a little bit of a Q&A so y'all can get to know me. My name is Elizabeth. I live here in Austin, Texas. I'm married. I have 2 dogs. I was born in Greensboro, North Carolina. What else? I've lived all over the world, traveled, seen all sorts of things. The first video was so good. I'm so mad. I don't know why I didn't record. That's so weird. Anyway, so my second question, because the first question was actually where are you from, or where were you born? Do you love animals? Yes, I love animals. I love marine life mainly. is my favorite. I love whales. I love all sorts of different types of fish. I love sharks, octopus, like all the stuff that's in the sea. It's so fascinating to me, and I like love it. It's part of the reason why I am a scuba diver. Um, I would love to do a video about scuba diving. So if y'all are curious about that, post the question down there in the comments area. But I love marine life. It's like my favorite. I also love dogs. That's one of my dogs. This is Bristol. Bristol. Yep. Oh, there she is. My other dog is over here. I don't know if y'all be seen. There he is. Gizzy, look up. Those are my dogs. I love my dogs. Y'all will see them periodically. Probably saw them in the grocery haul. They're pretty much with me most of the time. Are you married or are you single? I am married. I already kind of said that. But we've been married for almost 2 years. We've actually been together for 6 years though. We got engaged when we were about 3 years into our relationship. So it was 3.5 years we were together. And he proposed 4.5 years when we got married, and so now we're on 6 years. Somehow, I don't know how we've been together for so long. That time flew by so fast. What is your favorite drink? I mainly drink water. I know people are like, water, but I do. I mainly drink water. I occasionally drink sodas. I have 2 coffee drinks that I like. I like an iced caramel macchiato from Starbucks, and then I like something called a iced half winter moon from a place called Summer Moon that's here in Austin, Texas. They are really good. Actually, somebody who works with my husband built their roaster for their coffee beans. So that's really cool. Where do you want to travel? I have traveled so many places in my life already. I was very fortunate growing up, getting to travel all over the world. We lived overseas, so it was kind of a little easier to get to other places. I think it was it's cheaper when you live over there. But if I got the chance, I would love to go to Scotland. Some of my family is from Scotland, so I would love to go there. I love to go to Ireland. Some of my family is also from there. Australia is a big one on my list, and I don't know where else, but those are my 3 top places I've always wanted to go. Do you love to go fishing, and why? Yes, I do go fishing. I actually have my own rods and reels and my own bait. That's in my husband's boat. He got me into fishing, really. It's something he liked to do, and I was like, well, I like to jump in my co-passenger seat, and I just started fishing right alongside him, and one day I decided I want my own stuff, my own baits, my own rods, reels, and everything else. I would actually love to do a little fishing bag tour, whatever. Maybe I'll even bring y'all to Bass Pro with me one day. That'd be fun. I love Bass Pro. I love Cabela's too. But yeah, we actually haven't gone fishing much this year though. Last year we went on vacation, kind of like a mini honeymoon, to South Padre, and we went fishing for trout and redfish, and that was some of the coolest things we ever did. Too bad our guy was kind of our fishing guide was kind of a jerk, but other than that, it was so much fun, and we had dolphins like swimming around us. It was the coolest experience ever. I would love to go down to Florida and fish. That's another one of my goals, travel goals. I have a lot of travel goals, honestly. I just have to like get my husband to go with me. Um, what is your favorite burger? My favorite place to get a burger from is a place here called Mighty Fine. Um, for me, it beats all the other places. Even though we go to another place called Phil's a lot, a lot more than we go to Mighty Fine. But because there's not really a Mighty Fine near me, I have to drive like 20 minutes. But you know, for a good burger, I would drive pretty far. There's a place, like if you're going towards the Magnolia Silos, it's a place called Wahlberg, Texas, and they have a Wahlberg burgers, but it's not like the Wahlburgers burgers where it's like Mark and Donnie Wahlberg's place and whatever. But y'all need to bring one to Austin. Thanks. I know they were looking to bring one here. And they never happened, but I think the person showed them the complete wrong place to put a burger place. Should ask me. I have some pretty good ideas, like my backyard. What do you like to do when you are by yourself? Mainly, what I like to do when I'm by myself is I work out. I work out a lot. Right now, I'm doing this 8-week program through MK Fit. She has a YouTube channel. Y'all should check her out if you like to do like kind of fun dance hit workouts. Another thing I do is I watch a lot of movies, like a lot of movies, to the point that my husband kind of gets annoyed because I've watched so many movies that he's like, "Is there a movie you haven't seen?" And I'm like, hardly. But I love watching movies. It's like really my favorite thing. What is your favorite holiday and why? My favorite holiday is basically from October to New Year's. For me, that's like a whole holiday. We have so much to celebrate between, I think it's October 17th or 18th through New Year's. I cannot talk. We have birthdays, we have Halloween, then there's our anniversary, then there's Thanksgiving and Christmas and all the things. So like that's like a whole season for me. And my house, that's the most my house has ever decorated. I go a little crazy. I'm probably going to do a Hobby Lobby haul this year because there's some new stuff I would like to add to my decorations. And so y'all hopefully be a part of that. That'll be fun. But I just love that time of year anyway. Whenever it gets like this part of summer, my husband and I are both like, I'm ready for the holidays. Like we're done. We're done with summer. We're good. So yeah. But I love the holidays anyway. What was your favorite food when you were a kid? My favorite food, and it's still my favorite food today, is spaghetti and meatballs. I love spaghetti and meatballs. We're not Italian, but I have an Italian heart. I love Italian food, period. Pizza, pasta, all of it. I could eat it every day. My husband wouldn't like that though. And what is your middle name? My middle name is Anne. And it is so funny because my mother-in-law and I have the same first, middle, and now that I'm married, last name. We also drive the same car. And so it's really, really funny. A lot of people in my family actually have that same middle name as well. I think if I ever have a daughter, her middle name is going to be Anne because we're just going to keep it going. It's kind of a cute tradition. I wish my mom's middle name was Anne, so then it would be kind of like a little bit of a legacy, but I guess my mother-in-law's middle name is Anne, so it's still a legacy. If you had to change your name, what would you change it to? I don't know what I would want to change my name to, but I actually wish I had a name that wasn't so popular. Like just the name Elizabeth is so popular. It's so popular. I remember this one time in culinary school. It was in one of my like regular classes, not a culinary class, and there were seriously 4 girls in there with my name, to the point that one of them was like, "Well, I am Elizabeth," and the other one was like, "Well, I'm Liz," and the other one said whatever her name was, and I was like, "I guess I'll come up with my own name," and I pretty much called Betty in that class, which is fine because I like Betty Page, and that's kind of why I chose that anyway. Um, where do I live? I live in Austin, Texas. I've lived here for 7 years. I moved here at the end of 2014 from Houston. Before Houston, I was in North Carolina. The reason I moved back to Texas, and I said back because I used to live here when I was a teenager in Houston, Texas, was my mom passed away. So I've been here for 7 years, and it's funny because I was actually about to leave Austin, and I met my husband. So that's why I'm here still. He's lucky. What is your favorite music genre? I like all kinds of music. I listen to a lot of music. I listen to country music in my car, mainly when I'm with my husband, because that's what he likes to. I listen to rap music when I'm working out. It's just something about it makes it more fun to work out to. Metal music as well. I listen to a lot of metal music. I got into metal music when I was a teenager, and it just kind of stuck. And it's probably one of my favorite genres to listen to. I also listen to pop music and whatever, like when you're in the kitchen and cooking or whatever, or cleaning up, it's kind of more fun to like dance around to pop music. Excuse me. Are you scared of heights? I am sort of scared of heights, but it depends. Sorry, my nose is running. I am more scared of the platform underneath my feet. So if it's like a stable surface and I'm looking over, I'm fine. But if it moves, I get so freaked out. That's what terrifies me. Do you avoid conflict or engage in the fight? I avoid conflict at all costs. I'm not a confrontational person anyway. If I can, get whatever the deal is, under control and maintain and get everybody to maintain calm is my preferred. I don't like to fight. It's just not my jam. I'm a very like just calm person generally. Not that I don't get frustrated, but I try and stay very calm to the best of my abilities. Are you a good cook? I am a good cook. My husband likes my cooking. That's all that matters, really. But I'm a good cook. Being able to cook well is something that is just in my family. My mom was a really good cook. I went to culinary school. She went to culinary school. All of her aunts from, great aunts and to great aunts and great 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 aunts and all that, we're all known for their cooking. So that's kind of cool. Just to kind of keep in that. Do you have tattoos? I do. I have 3 tattoos. Technically, I have 4. But my second tattoo covers up my first one, which my first one was a mistake. Bad choice in the person who did it, bad choice in what it was, just bleh, bad. But I have a very beautiful tattoo that covers that up, and I love my tattoo. I get compliments on my tattoos when people see them. They're on my hips and then I have a rib tattoo as well. I like to keep my tattoos hidden. It's my personal preference. My tattoos are for me and not for everybody else. Also, I've never found a tattoo that, as much as I love the tattoos I have, I wouldn't want them on my arms or my legs. because it's just not my style. Um, I do still have a few more tattoos I would like to get. If I was gonna get a tattoo like on a arm or my leg, uh, I want to get my dog's paw prints on my tattooed on me, because my doggies are my babies. We don't have kids yet, so my dogs go with me everywhere, and I miss the crap out of them when they can't come with me, and that way I would kind of have them with me. Um, how difficult is it for you to forgive someone who refuses to apologize? Um, Honestly, most of my life I've dealt with people who refuse to apologize, don't want to apologize, um, and I forgive them regardless, because that's for me, it's not for them. I don't always believe people when they apologize anyway. Um, Not everybody's honest about their apologies. They just want to move on. Um, so I would actually rather not have an apology and just forgive them and move on with my life. Because the cool thing about that is you can remove people from your life. They don't have to be there anymore. That is your choice. And I've made that choice with a lot of people. I've decided just to end it with people because I'm not going to tolerate crappy treatment towards me, because I don't treat people crappy. How old were you when you got married? I was 32. I think I was 32. I'm 34 now, and so yeah, I was 32. Um, I turned 33 like right after we got married, though. Yeah, hi, buddy. Hi. My dog's looking at me like I'm a crazy person. But yeah, so I was 32 when we got married. Sorry, my dog is cracking me up because he keeps hearing noises and looking around. Worst movie going experience. The worst movie experience I ever had was when I was small. My mom took me and my brother to go see one of the Batman movies. My brother's like 5 years older than me. So generally, when he wanted to go see a movie, my mom would have to bring me to. I think this was during the Gulf War. So my dad was back overseas and we had come back to the United States for safety reasons. So of course my mom had to like take me with them. And it was the one with the penguin in it. And the penguin bites the guy's nose off. And all of a sudden I just like threw up all over the place. That was really my worst movie experience. Like, I've not experienced anything else worse than that. But yeah, that was bad. It's bad for everybody. I think that was everybody's in that theater's worst movie experience, having to smell kids throw up. I kind of thought this question was interesting. It says, how has your birth order affected you? I think it's really funny. I'm the youngest. My brother, like I said, is 5 years older than me. But I think there's things that I'm more responsible about than he is. He's still kind of immature in a way. I took on the responsibility of my mom when she was dying. She's going through the dying process. My brother wouldn't have been able to handle that. I tried to help with my dad when my dad was passing away. Both my parents are gone, by the way. My dad actually passed away 2 weeks after our wedding. I don't know if I said that yet, but I think I said that in the other video. He wasn't even able to come to our wedding, and then died 2 weeks later. My brother had a hard time handling that. The one time he came down from New York to see our dad and stuff. So I think it's interesting that he's the older one and he should take on 10 times more responsibility than I do. Since I'm the younger one, I don't know anything. But I'm the one who's always stepped up and taken care of everything and everybody because that's just generally in my nature to do. So you would think that I was the firstborn and he was the younger one. So I think that's interesting. Speaking of my parents, you know, my mom passed away from cirrhosis of the liver, which happens when you're an alcoholic. I'm actually open to talk about dealing with a parent who was an alcoholic or an addict. The things I went through. I know other people go through that, and it's so hard. And I went through a lot of crazy things with her. So if you're interested in watching a video of me talking about everything dealing with an alcoholic and things like that, I'd be glad to do a video about that. And then also dealing with a parent that has had cancer. My dad had brain cancer. It's a very hardcore type of cancer. And I'd be glad to talk about that and all the stuff that kind of came up with that. It was very hard to manage. You know, I got engaged and then like a month later he got diagnosed with cancer, and so for a whole entire year I was battling back and forth with dealing with our wedding and dealing with my dad who had cancer, and that's a lot. That is a lot to deal with. Also, wouldn't mind talking about our wedding either. You know, our wedding was very interesting because we didn't have bridesmaids and groomsmen. I didn't have parents. I had to find people to sub in. And unfortunately, it wasn't some of the people that I would have preferred to sub in. I had to ask other people to stand in for my parents and stuff. But yeah, so like I said, I've dealt with a lot of stuff. So I'm open to talk about that kind of stuff. I wouldn't mind doing a question and answer either, about that kind of stuff. One last thing before I go, because this is a vlog. I'm gonna add this and my grocery haul into our vlog. But I have an Instagram. I just made an Instagram the other day. I'm going to put the information down below. Please follow me on Instagram. I would love to get to know some of my followers. Sorry, I was cut off. But I will put my Instagram down below. Go follow me there. Please like and subscribe. This is not the end of the vlog. I have a few more things I want to add into the vlog that I think would be fun. Just so y'all can get to know us and me and my dogs and stuff. I doubt my husband will make an appearance, but he might. You never know. I'm also going to do a mukbang here soon. So stay tuned for that. Bye, guys. Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. Right now it is time to bathe the dogs. They're stinky. Yep, they're stinky. They need baths. They're not very happy, especially Bristol. Bristol hates baths. Gizzy doesn't mind so much. Where's Gizzy? He is. So it's bath time. This is the product we're going to use to bathe them. I love this stuff. It smells like Mr. Bubbles Bubble Bath, which is like my favorite smell, like bath time smell. Works really, really well. Gets the dirt and grime out of their fur. It's a little thicker of a consistency, so it kind of clings to dirt and stink and whatever really, really well. And then we have a new product we were trying today, which is their Spritz conditioner. So I like to see how that works. You can use it on them wet or dry. in between washes and stuff. So we're gonna get to that. Be right back. So as you can see, it's pretty thick. So we're gonna go ahead and get it on Gizmo. I like to let it sit on him, especially because he's got thicker fur than Bristol. So then it kind of actually really helps get the dirt out. So these little DOGs are all soaked up. Hi, Bristol. Gizzy. They're cold. We actually just got a brand new AC in our house, and so everybody's getting used to the cold in our house. Yep. Well, we're about to rinse them off, so hold on a second. All right, well, they're all clean. Yeah. See how dirty that water is? They were pretty dirty. We have to wash them once a week. They have bad allergies. So we wash them once a week, or I wash them once a week. Just make sure that their skin stays clean and everything like that. I need to go dry them off. And yeah, we'll see y'all soon. Bye. Anybody else's dogs go completely crazy after baths? Are you crazy? Go! They are so wild. They're clean. I did put the spritz on Gizmo though. I did not put it on Bristol. Bristol doesn't really need it. Her hair's more like cotton. But Gizzy's got really thick fur. So I think he needs it a little more. All right.